Mm, I don't
And
think he's evil.
I'm basically accepting at this point that I'm well.
Mooncarver agrees that he is entirely evil.
Yeah, I've been upfront with them. I basically said, we'll have an amnest
Well,
until they're gone. But at that point, I will be standing against you. I will stop
it's unusual. Most of the time, whatever the bringer of death or gods that reign over the death domain are neutral. But was giant black dragon.
Well, it is a dragon pantheon after all, not any other. It's not like you're dealing with the Raven Queen or we just.
He's also not technically a god that's being worshipped. He's technically just powerful enough to be a god. Well, he's not even a god. He's just... He has divine ranks.
We'll see what the future brings.
That's what he meant. He has divine ranks.
And if we have to fight him one day, then we'll just kill him quickly. But I don't think we'll have to fight him. I hope we won't have to fight him.
So,
Alright, so
you
onward to the
continue to
Elven
the-
City. Yeah.
you continue. Elven City. I mean
The
Yeah.
the city of the weird lings, right? Weren't they called lings? The other half of the halfling?
the Lang.
Oh, the ling, yeah.
City of Lang. And you continue. And eventually make it there. And you watch as the cylindrical entrance opens. Or the circular entrance, sorry. The circular entrance opens. Steel plates moving inward. And you are allowed through, and you are then...
surprised they're letting people blow up.
How
well, you'll see now.
you would have
that
already
there
we would have
is,
already
in
blown up
fact-
at that point.
Yeah, there is in fact a number of people who are looking, and there is in fact a number of guards surrounding the ship that is yours docking. And there is as well Nunya standing nearby.
Was that the dragon or the lang?
That is the dragon.
The dragon ambassador, right?
Yes.
Okay. How long did it take to get from where we were to where we are? From the encounter with the black dragon to the here?
2 hours.
I'm just going to mention it so that it's said in character, but during that 2 hours, I will send a little vibe out to the Green Lord, pretty much saying, did you catch all that?
Yeah, he
And-
basically says,
Thoughts
Yes.
on that?
yes, he's a very terrifying creature.
We'll talk more later. But yeah, I will walk up to the gangplank, like our side of where the gangplank would be, and I'll look down to Nunya, and I'll kind of like do a looking back and forth, like sweeping over everybody who's there, and I'm going to say, is there a problem?
Nunya just looks at you and goes,
How?
How did you get... How? How did you do it?
We flew
Magic.
from a city to here. And you opened the gates, and we flew inside.
So, you
Why don't
made
you-
the spell jamming ship?
Why don't you? I will lower. Why don't you come aboard and we can talk about this privately?
Okay.
And lower the gangplank.
Sort
And,
of like stops the guards and then immediately begins walking up.
I'm sorry, this isn't something that we should be shouting to everyone. then we'll go to where I assume there's like a little room with chairs and a table.
Yeah, there are plenty of rooms with that.
Yeah. Imagine wherever
There's
the
a tavern in here. You can only alcohol.
Yep.
yeah, the alcohol is actually somewhere. That I have kept track of and remembered because I'm responsible. No,
Don't let me find out you stole the alcohol.
I didn't. It's still somewhere on the ship. You just won't find it.
You told me you
so-
broke it all, so you're a liar.
Nunya. We did find this ship with the aid of a Hummet, actually. Yeah, that is who helped us find the ship.
He just looks at you, goes, "What?"
And we did repair it. It doesn't have a proper. What were those things called? What did he call them, Cindric?
Spell jamming helm?
Yes, it does not have a proper spell jamming helm, but we can use it to travel within the planet's atmosphere. And we needed to speak with the what was the name of that elf? There was the elven captain here from the Elven Armada. We needed to speak to him regarding some business, so we came here.
We need a helm.
We do.
And I suppose you want me to help you with that.
If you could help us with it, we would make it worth your while. But I'm sure if it's too much trouble for you, we could always talk to the elves. I don't know. I'm sure someone would be interested.
If
We have
saving
some
this
people.
world is not in your best interest, then I would expect you not to help us.
I honestly, I do want this world to be alright. I do like this world. I like this city.
Mm-hmm.
And I will help you. I can't help you directly, but I can tell you someone who can.
It's fantastic. Bogart says with a smile on his face.
Cindric is basically just poker face.
Who can help us directly?
There is an arcane by the name of Shuren Tala, who is here,
Mhm.
not for very long, who may be able to get you the Spelljammer help.
Interesting. And where might we find him?
He's in the city. If you go to this address, then you can find him. He's in the middle of the, the more seedy areas.
But of course. Well, I push my chair back and I stand up and I reach out an arm to shake his hand.
He shakes
And-
your hand.
Say thank you for the information. You will.
I'm sorry I didn't have a joke for this,
Huh?
but, that's a little bit of a surprise, what you just said. And the fact that he's a freaking dragon makes it even more of a surprise, he says, turning to Cindric.
Yes, there have been a great many
Uh-huh.
Looks like you got your wings, at least. Hey, I see, I made a joke.
There have
You did
been
make
great
a
many surprises recently.
I take it that there won't be a problem with all the guards that were out there in front of our ship, because they looked kind of hostile.
No problem at all.
Alright.
We just wanted to know exactly what happened. And, well, it seems as if, unfortunately, our woes are not being taken care of very seriously, so...
What?
Well, we tried to get some support from the Elven Armada, and, well, it seems as though they haven't done it yet. They haven't fixed it.
The Elven Arm.
It is possible the ship that was to assist has been destroyed in the entrance, as I hear others have.
It could be. But, you know, they're trying their best to work on that. So, I assume you know about the entrance being blocked by this magical anomaly.
Mm-hmm. We are aware.
We witnessed the
Right.
destruction of the ship because of it.
Shame. I'm sure that there are looters right now finding all sorts of stuff. There are a lot of merchant vessels that try to come in and try to leave, in fact. They wanted to see if it worked the same way leaving. Well, we haven't heard back from them, so I'm assuming not.
Sounds like brilliant idea. Idiots.
Yes, as I contended. But they wanted to try. Who am I to stop them? Especially when they're demons.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, we have business to attend to. If there's nothing else.
Nothing else. Go ahead. I will leave as well. And he starts getting up and leaving. And you guys follow him off the ship. And the guards are basically told to scatter and go around their routines, and they do so. The mechanical drones.
Go find this arcane.
I stopped to, well, I don't really stop, but I just let the soldiers know what they probably already know, is to make sure that there's a watch posted at all times.
Absolutely. In fact, there are 5. There's a squad basically protecting the outside of it, as well as 2 squads protecting the inside. Specifically the helm.
Fantastic. Make our way to the city.
Okay, you make your way into the city, and you do in fact see that there are tons and tons of people, stalls everywhere. You see lots of worried faces, lots of talking about, you know, what's going to happen next, and the fact that they can't get out. And you imagine that almost all of the items for teleporting or plane shifting or anything like that are gone. And in fact, you see people on long lines in magic item shops, basically, just asking for
So what you're saying,
teleportation.
I could probably sell, the Staff of the Magi does plane shift, right?
Yes.
Probably sell this for a couple mil. Easy. But we won't worry about that. We won't worry about that. It is going to be,
Yeah,
you
that
might
might
want
go
to
for
might want to
hundreds.
tuck that away.
I don't normally wear it. I normally wear my necklace of fireballs.
Okay, good.
I only use the necklace of amulet when I have to.
Is the same elven ship still docked here?
The same elven ship is still docked because they did not leave, because they could not leave.
Fantastic. I make my way right up to the ship and go to walk on board.
Okay. You are stopped by a number of guards, 3 guards specifically, and they say, do you have any business with the ship?
I have business with your captain.
One moment, and one of them leaves and goes. The captain then comes back with the guy, and he says, "Ah, yes, hello. What happened? Did you decide to take us up on our offer?"
We should go speak somewhere privately.
Right. Come on in.
Because it's never good to talk about sensitive matters out in the open.
And he lets you in and sits you down back at the same table, same room as you did before with tea. He already has tea ready. He was drinking it himself. He says, "Would you like some?" As
Of
he
course.
sits down, he gives you some. Make some for all of you, in fact.
Cindric declines.
Very well. So now, what did you come to talk to me about?
I give Cindric a look. So that he can start off talking.
When he looks at me, I just turn to the elf and I say, "We need a helm."
Ah, you need a helm. Right. Well, I know of a few arcane who can get you a helm. I can't specifically get you a helm.
We also need the location of.
He didn't give us the name.
Oh, the name. We would have given him warning.
Of Rise,
Rise.
the son of Rise, the son of the last.
Yeah, I thought you'd give us the name. Yeah.
No. Doc gave us the name. The elf didn't give us the name, is what I was saying. The elven captain never gave us the name.
No, but I'm saying we need the location because he said that he knew where the invader was. He just didn't name it by name.
I don't know that he specifically said he knew a location. I think he said he could arrange a meeting. Which is, in short, the same thing, but
Yeah.
kind of different.
I'm sure if you leave, you will find at least one of his starships. One of his spell jamming ships, rather. Bleh, not starships. Wrong century.
Mhm.
One of his spell jamming ships. Because there is currently a blockade on the world at the moment. Only specific people are allowed in and out. And, well, with the explosion, I don't think anyone is going to be coming in or out anymore.
Mhm.
Except maybe you,
So we are
as it seems.
currently under siege.
I think that's what he said.
Yes, I have said that before.
Now, you did mention aid. We have done what we can to begin the mobilization of Surians? Sulians? Sulians. What aid can you offer us now still?
We can aid you with spell jamming ships. We can make sure that they are taken down from space, and their ships will be destroyed that way.
Did you just say that there was a blockade?
Yes, there is. But we have people in the area. We can call upon them, fleets, destroy the blockade, get you in.
Well, why wouldn't you have done this already?
Because we haven't been able to find a good reason to. But if there is independence of this world vying for a revolution to destroy these people, then we can call it aid, foreign aid.
I wish to speak with this man, to look him in the eye, to see his true intentions. Then we will decide if we should accept this elven war.
Have you lost any ships to this irregularity that has manifested itself?
It seems as though we have. There was a relief effort coming towards us, and we were going to leave as soon as it arrived, but unfortunately, it never arrived, and we got word that it had exploded.
Is there any reason your relief ship would be carrying an item of great evil?
He sort of looks at you, and he says, "Now, how would you know something about that?"
I
Well,
don't know of anything other than the truth. I simply
And the
ask
truth is,
why one of your ships might be carrying something such as that.
we have a plan to assassinate the invader under wraps. Someone who can wield such an item. We don't want to deal with him. That's why we're dealing with you. But in the event that everything happens and you either fail or decline, we have him. He requested the item as equipment, so we procured it for him.
When can you have a helmet?
Supposing that it is in your possession, then.
And there it will stay. When can you have a helmet?
Not for you.
he did say we would have to go to an arcane to get the helm earlier. Well, to get the answer that we would have gotten that he gave.
Then we are finished.
Seems to be the case.
Stands up and turns to walk out. The fact
The
that
elf
these
looks at
elves are
all.
wanting to deal with that kind of evil is just another black mark.
Yeah, I find that deeply troubling as well. And as I stand, I will look at the captain and I will say, I would exercise great caution in dealing with whoever requested something like that.
Oh, trust me. We have made every precaution.
Right. Well. Good luck with your evil assassin, then.
Seems we're going to plan C.
If you must.
Yeah, we just kind of
Dang.
screwed both of their first.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why he led with
You
the.
wanted the truth,
Yep, I did.
and you got it.
Yep,
Yep.
I did. That's actually Cindric's happy with this situation. He's a rather honest enemy than a lying friend.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say they're our enemy. But they definitely have a poor choice in judgment,
In your opinion.
in my opinion.
I'm only concerned about my opinion. So.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I mean, I'm
In
not.
their opinion, they see this as, a big threat, and they need to eliminate it.
No. I totally get that, and I get having an assassin, but there's a difference between having an assassin,
And
even
an evil
even
assassin,
Well,
and
no,
an evil assassin.
even
there's
even
no-
having it. Wait. Even having an evil assassin, but to have one that would request that.
kind of
An
power.
ultimate evil, yeah, because it is literally the best thing against any good thing in imagining.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But that means that they do know that they're fighting against a force of good.
someone who has good intentions, though it's skewed.
True.
Or or maybe Plan C is the good one, as in coming in with a talisman of ultimate good.
Why didn't you do that in the first fucking
That's
place?
higher than, yeah.
Yeah. That's, hey,
Why did you do
I'm
that in the
I'm
first
cool
fucking
with
place?
I'm cool with them trying to do what's right, but I am totally on board with what Ghoul and Cindric is like. No, if you have somebody that wants that to go
Fuck
kill
that.
someone for you, no, I'm not going to. Yes, I have it, and no, I'm not giving it to you, and no, we didn't bring it with us. Retard.
Never said anything about what's it called? Him being alone, the assassin being alone. So,
True, he didn't. For all we know, he could be the assassin.
Yeah.
But do they stop us from trying to leave their ship?
Nope.
All right, good.
That's one
They
good
let you
decision
leave.
they made.
and they let you go directly to the Arcane District.
Yep. Now we gotta go find ourselves. I guess we should go with the Shiratala person.
We have an address.
Mm-hmm. I am going to be watching for people following us because I am paranoid, and we just kind of piss all over their plan.
Roll me perception. You do see lots of people flying overhead.
We can't be surprised by the way.
He's a dagger.
Yep, so we go. Do we find it easily enough?
Yeah, you find it pretty easily. You do, as you walk in to this district, you see that it immediately changes to a very, from like a very seedy place to a very welcoming place where you could see lots of blues, platinum, gold, sort of tents with tons and tons of these big blue, fat men with two eyes and then like a circlet almost. Chain.
Well, this is odd.
Oh, they're called the Mercane in the. You see like circlets and fine robes and almost what's it called? These eye-looking garnets on their foreheads and all sorts of different things.
Just out of character for you, Doc. The Mercane was when they re-released them and nerfed them heavily.
In Pathfinder.
Yeah. They did it. They released them in 3.0 as well as the Mercane. And they were severely nerfed from the Arcane itself. Same background, just power-wise stuff.
So, did we have an actual physical address, or did we just have a name and a district?
You have a name and a district and a physical address. All three.
Sweet. Awesome.
So as you begin to make your way, you see that these men are calling out to everybody for fine jewelry, spells, and all sorts of different items. You see these odd-looking weapons, which look very similar to the guns that you had earlier, but different entirely. In
How
that
does that
they
work?
have, they look well.
Very,
They look
very
different. They look similar to it, but different in that they are made of different materials, and they are in a. They're basically the same shape, right? But they're different because they have different materials and different sort of
Yeah, no, I get what you mean now.
parts.
It's just
But
either
the
one
same
says
shape.
different entirely. And they
Yeah,
say
I know.
nothing.
Different entirely usually means different entirely.
Yeah.
But I stumbled on my words because I've been talking for 5 fucking hours.
They're exactly alike, but nothing alike.
They're exactly alike, but nothing alike. No, they're
very
very
close
similar,
cousins.
but they're different in a way because they have very different parts and very different materials.
Got
But
it.
they're the same shape. You see lots of those. And they're actually more metallic than anything. And as you continue, you find that there is, in fact, a stall with the arcane that you are speaking to, that you are looking for. Shurantala, right at the address you're looking for.
Fantastic. I will.
Do you have business with me?
We do. We were sent by Nunya.
We require a
None your business.
You were sent by Nunya. Very
Yes.
good. He is
We were.
well done. What's the word? He's a very well-to-do customer.
Yeah. We need a spell jamming helm installed on a vessel.
Oh, do you have the spell jamming helm, or do you need one purchased for you?
we need
I mean, we need a helm.
An ale. Would you like a minor or major one? I have a number of them in stock. Would you like to know the differences? You seem lost.
the suit that we have is a hammerhead.
Ah, a hammer ship. Yes. That can fit either the major or the minor.
The minor should suffice. We don't have far to travel.
Minor it is. Do you have arcane trade bars?
We do.
Very good. In that case, it will be 250,000 platinum, or 25 arcane trade bars.
How many do we have? 20?
You have 20. I will also take platinum.
What if I had a alternate proposal for you?
What's that?
A blowjob.
Right now, planar travel seems to be in high demand.
Ah, yes, I just sold my last Staff of the Magi.
How much did you sell it for?
He smiles and says, "A merchant never tells."
Well, what value would you put on another one?
Moderate price. Certainly higher than usual, but I still have to make a profit, of course.
20 bars and the staff.
He smiles. I can see that that would be a good deal.
Out of character, what's the regular price of a Staff of the Magi?
Regular price of the Staff of Magi was probably around 300,000 gold.
Because that's way, way, way super less. That's like selling it for 25K, right?
That's like selling it for 50K.
Yeah, that's not. No, that's terrible idea.
The thing is, at this point, Sindrik's not really that bothered about the money.
I know.
He wants this done. So that's basically what he's choosing. He said, look, let's just. That's what we have to offer. Take this. Let's do this.
No, we're
I
not
will
giving
take it.
them. We are not giving him everything, and thankfully, Cendric doesn't have the bars. Thank God.
He does have the staff though.
No, he
Oh wait,
doesn't.
no, he gave the staff away.
He doesn't have either of the things. My friend here is in a hurry. But if I'm not mistaken, the regular price for this staff is more than what you're asking for the helm.
He blinks. And
So we will trade you
gave
the
me a
staff for the helm. I gave you no deal. We can argue semantics all day long, but
the staff, 5 bars, and I will give you the helm.
5 of 20, right?
5 of 20. Yeah.
Will you also exchange the others for platinum?
Of course.
Standard platinum bars? Fantastic.
My pleasure.
That I will do.
Installation as well.
Yes. I assume that was
What's that mean?
installation. He's going to give us the helmet and install it.
Yes. Oh, you're right. Right. Okay. Absolutely.
Just clarifying that so it doesn't not.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was the price of the helm. Installation's extra.
I'm sorry.
Installation as well. I will
He's
throw that
making
in
a
before you.
killing right now.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, the thing is, Sindrik doesn't care about what he's making.
I know you don't care, and the way I see it is that you've just spent your kind of portion of what's left over a little bit in your haste. But
Might I
Well-
have the bars on the staff? He holds out his hands. His big, meaty hands.
we'll give you the bars now. I pulled the staff out to show that I have it. You'll receive the staff once the installation is complete. Believe that's fair.
We have a deal. But
Very good.
as I said, we are a. No, he wouldn't say it. He wouldn't. Shit. He's making too much of a killing. He wouldn't take that as an insult. It's fine.
I was about to say I'm about to just go to the other Arcan and be like, I
he's
have
like,
a to sell. Who wants to
he was like he was about to say you just insulted me, but he's all right. He basically goes in and takes the bars, exchanges it for platinum. Takes so you have now 150,000 gold worth of platinum, so 15,000 platinum.
Cool.
How long will it take?
He says it will take at least a day. I will be there very soon with my crew. Is there anything else you'd like? Perhaps with that new platinum, you could buy some of my wares.
No.
Do you know where we can find fresh fruit?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yes, I believe you can find it at Durenstal. Points to another arcane down. down the way.
Very good. Thank you. If Rava said that in character, I'm genuinely worried about Rava.
This is very overwhelming, this whole thing.
We make our way back to the ship. Yeah?
Yeah, you make your way back to the ship, and you basically see that the crew is arriving very soon with him. And he's actually on what appears to be a floating carpet. And he's basically just telling everybody what to do and how to do it. And to put
Very
this
good.
there, put that there, etc.
Yep. We let the guards know that they're there to do work on the ship and to make sure that they're observed, not left unattended.
Yep.
Standard stuff that they probably were already doing.
Every once in a while, you see him use some sort of magic on the helm itself, and then place it somewhere else, and then place it somewhere else, etc. And he's basically installing it.
Oh.
So I think that is where we will end for today because I'm being called for dinner.
Sure.
And yeah, good session.
Yeah.
Don't trust
Alrighty.
anyone, don't believe anyone.
Yeah.
Except
Yeah,
for the
you-
bringer of
you got-
death.
Yeah,
I
you guys
still-
are a lot of downers, I gotta say.
Didn't believe him either. Didn't trust him either.
I kind of feel foolish now for not just selling the staff straight away, but you know, it is what it is. Bogard wouldn't have thought to do that until it was already too late, and then it's like, I'm already in a deal with this guy. It'd be an asshole to like just be like, hold on a second, walk to the stall next door and sell it, and then come back with the gold. Be like, here's what you asked for. All right.
Well, I'll see you
Okay.
guys later.
Yeah.
See you, man.
See you guys
Cool.
next week.
Good night, guys.
Everybody levels up, by the way.
Right on.
I actually did my oath.
Yep.
Nice.
All
I
right.
love how everyone told me, no, there's no way we'll meet up with a god level thing again. That only happens so many times. We won't meet up with another god level character.
Well, you got it 20.
No, it's great. I loved it. I was like, ha, 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 to all of you, ha, ha.
Oh no, I fully expected we would. We're in the thick of it now.
Well, now you know all 3 dragons.
Now, I need to figure out what a 9th level warlock gets.
All right.
Yay.
I'll see you guys later.
Yep,
I
same
didn't-
as-